Welcome to Sacred Sister Soul Talks TV's podcast. I am Aziza Sacred Wellspring, your host and transformational coach. Today we take a look at the divine plan. Well, what is the divine plan? Let's define that word divine. Well, divine is a word used to describe something or someone that has the qualities of a god or deity, supreme being, or universal power. Each soul is an individual consciousness that originated from the eternal God source or universal consciousness. All that is, that soul has a unique blueprint and has a divine purpose and mission to learn, evolve, and experience all aspects of creation. When that is completed, that soul eventually returns home to reunite with the eternal God source. To incarnate here in this earth school means that soul has evolved enough to now be fast-tracked into other schools. The divine plan is for each soul to ascend. Ascension is a perpetual process of spiritual evolution. It is a natural biological process all living beings go through. Our planet is ascending into a new cycle because it too is a living being. It is sentient. December 2012 marked the end of such a cycle, the end of third dimension, and the transition into another cycle, of which we are now entering, called the fifth dimension. This happens every 26,566 years. What a time to be alive. This is not just planetary, it is also universal. Humanity, instead of evolving though, devolved into a forced cycle of globalized ignorance through the curtailing and controlling of its knowledge and growth. This cycle, the age of Aquarius, is a cycle to know, with Uranus lurking, which is the age of truth, to reveal all about uncovering hidden truths, hidden knowledge, and global manipulation. Our entire society and lifestyle will have to be re-evaluated, shift our perspective, and learn about our true nature. The shift in perspective is going to prove more difficult as a lot of people are still trapped in the false matrix narrative, completely unaware of the enslavement they are being subjected to. Look, life has meaning. It has order. It has a purpose and a process. We may not always like what we see. We may not always like what we feel, but we have to trust that there's a plan. We have to trust the divine plan. We plan and God plans never fail. By trusting the divine plan as it unfolds in our lives, there's always light after the darkness. All the events that took place in our life is the divine plan patchwork. When you trust in the divine plan, you are moving into the universal flow of good. Trust the divine plan. Thank you for listening. Aziza Sacred Wellspring. Join me for our next broadcast called Artificial Timelines. Peace and blessings.